how to land inbound deals through personal branding. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I know for me, the best deals, the juiciest deals, the easiest deals, the most low maintenance deals I ever get are inbound. They're the ones where I get somebody reaching out to me. Hey, I saw your post. Can you help me with this? Hey, I talked to so-and-so, my buddy so-and-so, he's been working with you. Can you get me leads in this area, in this business? Okay. These deals are the easiest, most low maintenance, juiciest. You don't even have to stress over them. Inbound traffic, inbound leads, inbound deals are the absolute holy grail of any business. For those of you that are like, oh, I hate social media, I hate that. So do all of us. So do all of us. In fact, as I'm speaking to you right now, my personal Instagram account is unfindable. I deactivated it. I needed a 30-day detox from all of that stuff. I do have a Facebook page still active because I have to have it to run my business. I do not currently have a social media, an Instagram. It's gone. I have my business one, but my personal one, and then I have one for my Africa stuff. Those are both deactivated for 30 days. Okay. So I hate it as much as you do. Sometimes you probably see my posts and go, man, this guy loves it. No wonder. No, I would just as soon turn it off and not even do it at all. Okay. So for those of you that are going, I don't want to do social media. That's fine. But I'm just here to tell you that you're missing out on a lot of money. I was the guy that was, hey, and I grew up as the person that was taught, don't talk about yourself, just do it and show people how good you are through your actions, right? Don't boast. Don't be the guy that's talking about stuff. Just do your thing and be the best. And that's how you, and I think that works. And it really worked in the back in the day. And so when I started into business, I had no intention of being loud on social media or talking on social media or posting on social media. I didn't want to have to create the brand and have the logo and have I thought that stuff was retarded. I didn't like it. And you can ask anyone that knew me at that time. I was the guy that said, you don't need a website to make $1 million in this business, even though ironically you are building websites and selling leads from those websites. You don't need a website to make $1 million. You don't need to have a brand. And I was the proponent of that. And the reason that was the case is like, I saw everyone else pushing so hard to have agency websites and whatever, their little marketing company. And it was like disgusting to me. And I was like, oh, I want to do this without doing that. And so I had this pride in my heart, like I'm going to build a 7-figure business without even having a website, without even anyone knowing my company name. And I'm going to do it based on results. Okay. Now, the irony is I actually pulled it off. I'm not here to like confuse you, but I'm going to explain this, but I actually pulled it off. I did not have a website. I did not have any branding, any personal branding, any company branding. I think I had a logo, but we by no means did the name of my company ever sell anybody on anything. Okay. But you got to hear this. Although I achieved that in 2020, number one, I burned out. I burned out so hard from December to the end of the first quarter and into quarter two, almost finishing quarter two of 2021. I couldn't even open Weebly. I couldn't even think about this business. I could barely get myself to go to the gym and drive around and make a couple phone calls. I burned out, okay? Because I had to do so much work, and every single deal I had to go out and I had to do this process and I had to go and earn that deal. I didn't have anything coming to me within reason. Obviously I had one or two, but I didn't have an inbound strategy, okay? So I burned out. The second thing, and that's why I'm talking about it today, guys, I know now, because I have been doing personal branding, because I have been making an effort, that I left millions of dollars on the table. And I'm talking about millions so far, and probably millions that are going to in the next few years, because I didn't do what we're going to talk about today. In the past 15 months, I have made one simple commitment: put out one piece of valuable content per day. That's it, on YouTube. And literally from that, guys, I have made over 7 figures on doing one piece of content on YouTube. every single day. Okay. So and you guys have probably seen, I've obviously started doing more than that. I've started adding this and doing that and putting it on TikTok, but I have never missed, to my knowledge, we have put out one piece of content minimum on YouTube every single day for 15 months. And it has made me over 7 figures. Okay. And I sit here and I go, imagine if I had done that. Imagine if in 2016, when I got into this business, what if I was putting out a piece of content for all of 16, 17, 18? Imagine what my channel would look like. Imagine the content I'd get to go look at. Even if it wasn't good, I could go back and I could use that content to show how far I've come. And I could show you how bad I was and how good I am now, and how good I am in the future compared to how I am now. And I just sit here and I go, man, in 2020, I was so prideful that I was like, don't build a website, don't build a brand. And I left so much money on the table, and I caused myself so much extra. I created so much extra work to get to that million because I didn't have inbound traffic. I personally believe if you do not have a plan in place and a strategy to put out consistent content that gives value to the people you're trying to target, you are literally losing thousands of dollars per week right now. And you are going to look back in a year and you're going to realize, or maybe 2 years, or maybe it takes you 3 years, you're going to look back and go, dude, that guy was right. Imagine if I had done this. I'm speaking to you as if I was in your shoes and it's 2023, 3 years ago, and somebody's telling me and trying to shake me and say, Nick, if you would just put out a piece of content every single day for the next 3 years, you have no idea how much money you're going to make.